Hi, Linda Winter here. Okay, if you're new here, go watch my other videos. This is an overview. This is going to show you some of this stuff, the projects that I have with the templates that I have. Martelli makes templates. These templates have the Get a Grip. Martelli started, and then I came out with my own line, Winter Designs. I want to show you projects made with several of my templates, not all the templates. We're not going to use the acrylic, we're not going to use the paper because they both have issues. Go watch my videos and you'll see why. What I want to do is give you an overview. I'm going to talk really fast, so I wish I could say slow this down, but I want to show you project. When we cut that Get a Grip material grab, so I want to show you, this is the coffee cozy. The coffee cozy makes a coffee cozy. A coffee cozy, I'll show you how to make different sizes, different styles. On my videos, you're going to see with elastic, piecing, the hair ties with the knot, with embellishment, with more embellishment, without any embellishment, the coffee cozy. If you notice, this guy here is a whole lot fatter than this. This is the size that Starbucks gives you. Go watch my video so you can figure out why I want it to be fatter. Hint, my fingers. I don't want them to be hot. I don't want them to be burnt. Okay, we're gonna go over here. This is the pillowcase dress. This little piece here, there's 4 of these. There's a small, a medium, large, extra large. These are the pillowcase dresses for Africa. I don't know if you've seen that project. Nancy Zeman has done a whole lot with this. What I want to be able to do is whip up dresses really fast, really easy, accurate, and consistent. I don't want this part here on a little girl to be flashing her little boobies. I don't want them to have to wear a t-shirt if they don't want to. So this side, the front and back, should be the same as the right side, front and back. You'll see on my videos, I'll show you how to use a tea towel like I have here, 2 tea towels actually. This is a dress that I don't have in one of my videos, but you can see this was part of a dress. This was the bottom of a dress. This part, I don't know if you can see kind of here, and then there was more of the dress here, so front and back. This was a dress that I got for like $7. It was originally like $100 and something. So it's a great project to be able to recycle. And the flowers, I have videos that'll show you how to use our circle templates to make the flowers. When you do the dresses, sometimes we don't need them to be dresses. Sometimes we're going to dress up little boys and just have them as kind of decoration for our Halloween cards and Halloween pictures. You'll notice here there's elastic here. So you can put elastic in here, and notice I've got binding along here, and if this was a little baby that wasn't up and walking, we can stuff him full of whatever, something soft and cushy, so he's a nice little pumpkin. Watch my videos, you'll see how to use the small, medium, large, extra large. I came up with a new technique of using the extra large for adults. So we're going to pretend that this is a front side of the dress and the back side of the dress. And we have stitched here and stitched here. We made a bigger, imagine this is a much bigger dress. When we fold it in half and fold it in half, this doesn't go this way, it goes this way. If I were going to cut this, imagine I've got a whole lot more fabric, I'd line this up and line this up. But if I want to do this for an adult, what I want to do basically is be cutting this way. So I'm going to place this here, and we're going to cut to here, and then I'm going to move the template, and then I'm going to cut, and then I'm going to move the template, and I'm going to cut, and I'm going to move the template and cut. That allows me to make this dress no longer for just girls, but for adults too. So small, medium, large, extra large. Whip those dresses up really fast. Do some of those for the project that Nancy Zeman is a part of, the Little Pillowcase Dresses for Africa project. Circle templates. Martelli makes circle templates. Their circles are quarter circles. Watch my circle video and you'll see why I came up with the complete circle. The complete circle has a 3.5, a 5, an 8, and I think it's 3.5, 5.5, and this is an 8, and this is a 10. Oh, by the way, I'll make any size you want, so it doesn't matter. When we're doing circles, these guys here turn into great pot holders. This is a double-handed pot holder. My video will show you how to do this. You can do your pie crust, all kinds of things. This guy here, baby bib, I'll show you when we get to bibs that we're going to change out this the ribbon for something different, but this is a perfect size for a drool bib. I've heard the research tells you not to have babies wearing bibs during the day now because they get caught. So the drool bibs are great when you do the circle. This guy here makes a perfect drool bib that they can wear all day long. You don't have to worry about them getting caught. The 8-inch circle, that does a circle, a circle, a circle, a circle. There's a circle inside, the batting, and then this piece. This is great as a trivet, but if you do the smaller size, and these are basically folded in half, then this is great for the wine stem, for the stem of your glass. And then when you're at a dinner party, you can say, I have the pineapples, you have the strawberries, keep your hands off of my wine, or my whatever it is, Diet Coke, whatever it is that you're drinking. These guys here, again, different sizes. When you go to cut, I get perfect circles. Instead of tracing a bowl, a plate, a dish, I throw it through my coffee cup down. But imagine tracing a bowl, a plate, a dish. The problem is the left side, the right side, or the circle on the top, the circle on the bottom. All these circles, there are 7. They're not all exactly the same. That's why these circle templates are so great. You can make oven mitts, cleaning mitts, all kinds of things. So for your car, all kinds of stuff. This is the perfect size for that 8-inch circle. So this guy here is one style of a cleaning mitt. We'll look at a few more. So the circle templates are great. I didn't bring the apple templates, but I've got 2 sizes of the apples. The smaller apple on the little pillowcase dress, it's a great pocket and a great pocket. Or do it on a onesie or on the pillowcase dress as an applique here. This guy here, this can be a perfect coaster. This one can be a pot holder with that Insulbright fabric and the iron fabric that you have on the back. Or you can make this into a mug rug. If you're going to do the mug rug, then I highly recommend in between here that you add some cinnamon, some nutmeg, whatever the Christmas scents that you like in between. So when you've got the hot coffee or the hot cocoa with the little cookies on there, the hot drink gets that smell going. So these are a lot of fun to work with too. Perfect circles. Okay, so the Burp pad. I consulted my mothers. I have a bunch of mothers in Pensacola that I know, and I said, tell me what I should know about what you want us to sew for you guys when you're having babies. This is the size of the Burp pad that they wanted. It's great for the left side, it's great for the right side, it's great for the front, it's great for the back. I talk about what kind of fabrics to use in my video, so go watch those. And this guy here makes a perfect Burp pad, but I didn't want it to be just a Burp pad. So in my video, I'm going to show you how to turn it into a walker bag, a stroller bag, an armchair caddy, and a sewing caddy. The Velcro, we'll talk about the Velcro and why we want to use a particular type of Velcro. I'm going to come out with a video at some point where I'm going to make this bigger, and it will be bigger, not appropriate for your strollers and for your walkers. Go watch my video to find out why, but I'm going to make a bigger one for grocery carts. So when you go to the grocery store, there'll be a pocket and a pocket and a pocket, and probably a pocket inside and a little key latch and all kinds of stuff. So when you go to the grocery store, this is all you have to take instead of taking your purse. Purses, let's take a look at a purse. This purse can be done with that Burp pad as well. This is a purse with the pocket right here, and we've got contrasting fabric. If I were really going to make one of these for me, I'd add a pocket and a pocket and a pocket inside, and I'd have a little key latch. I like to do straps super long, so when you wear this cross body, you can tie a knot so that it's just at the right length that you do. Straps longer, that's my recommendation. Thinner, so you can wear them across, you can wear them in front, you can wear them over the arm, but always tell whoever you're giving them to, hey, tie it in a knot to be the perfect size that you want, the perfect length that you want. Add some cute little buttons on the side to dress that out. Here's another Burp pad, the Burp pad with ribbon. You've got lots of leftover ribbon so you can embellish. And then here's an oven mitt. This oven mitt is done out of that Burp pad. Go watch my video to find out how we get the additional 2.5 inches on each side. There's 2.5 inches here, 2.5 inches here. Hint, the Martelli's 2.5-inch square. The Martelli's no slip strip ruler. The Martelli's 4x16 ruler, or any other template that has that get grip. So this is a fun one to do too. So my friend Judy made this, and it just sets everything kind of on its, I don't know what that saying is, but you know what it is. It turns everything upside down. This is an owl taggy toy. I had people emailing telling me, I gotta have the video, I gotta have directions. So I have videos and directions on this now. This owl taggy toy, the tags are for babies. Babies like to play with the tags, I've been told. So I've changed mine around a little bit. My directions will give you a paper template that you can put right here for the ears. I also give you directions for the eyes, or templates for the eyes, for the nose, and I have little feet too. I'll show you a bunch of different ways to do the eyes and the written directions too. My owl turned out a little bit different than hers, but the idea is it's the Burp pad that's starting that. This is blue jeans. I use different ribbons here, and I want you to see this one. In my video, you'll find out what the secret is inside to make this all crunchy. Babies like to have all that crunch. They like to play with those. So I did Minky, because Minky's a whole lot of fun for babies to play with. This feels great. That's flannel on the front. This is Minky on the back. Imagine a baby having a meltdown and saying, oh, put this right next to your face. I don't know about you, but if I were having a meltdown, this might make me feel better. It's just not appropriate for an adult to rub Minky on their face. What I did with mine, though, is I added different ribbons. Do you see how this is elastic here? This is a finer ribbon. This is more scratchy. Here's a rickrack. There's all different kinds of tags here. And what I found out in one of my classes, one of the guys said, when I said, you know why the ribbons are there and the tags are there? He said, because babies will have their favorites. So this guy here, This is going to be in my video that'll show you how to do that. I'm also showing you how to make a stuffed animal. I just did felt here, but I'm giving you feet that if you did 2 of the feet, stitch them together and stuffed them, then those feet could be 3D as well. These flowers, these are some ugly flowers that I had with some cute buttons, but you can use flower eyes. I'm going to pull these back because I want you to see not baby safe, not baby safe, baby safe. In my videos, I tell you about that. So the burp pad. Well, the burp pad then led to, of course, the baby bib. The baby bib, I talked to my mothers and I said, what do you need for baby bibs to be? How should they be? And they said, not this style. This is where the Velcro or the snaps go. Why don't we want this style? When it's on the baby, they pull it right off. The Velcro catches on other stuff. The snaps, they don't last long enough. And as the sewer that's making these, I don't want to make these because this is going to take me, and the time I make one of these, I can make 5 of this. Now I'm going to show you the style that I like to make instead of this. But this is the style that the mother said. My videos will talk all about what style, how to do this, the fabrics to use, what not to use. I'm using elastics. These elastics, these are headbands from the Dollar Tree. And when you look at the headbands there, you can get cheaper ones better than the more expensive ones. This, the ribbon, to me is a choking hazard. So I talk all about that. My video will show you how to do different sizes. You can see this one's smaller than this, blue jeans, by the way, smaller than this. This is out of t-shirts, and much smaller than this style. But all of those can be done with the Burp Pad template. That Burp Pad template also does make this style. So if you like this style, I show you how to make that too. And the Burp Pad template does some little flip-flops. Somewhere I've got flip-flops that are oven mitts. So if I find them, terrific. If not, okay, I'll have a video on that someday in the future. Microwave bowl, the microwave bowl template. Some of you know the microwave bowl template. This is my most popular template that I've sold. I get orders every single day on this, and this was a template that I said, I don't need to make it. It's not going to be practical. You don't need the template because you don't need to have a template to make the microwave bowl. Wrong. If you don't have the darts perfectly centered, if this dart isn't perfectly centered from side to side, from edge to edge, from the width, from inside, it's not going to work. And of course I can't find my template right now, but the template has holes. Go watch my video and you'll see the holes there allow you to make a template or a microwave bowl cozy that's perfect for this bowl. See how this one fits? And it doesn't fit here. This one fits here, it fits here. So these guys fit. I'll also show you in my second video how to change the material. Not microwave safe, but these are bowls all by themselves. And these are great for you to just throw your stuff in. So from the bowls led the plates, the plate warmers and the plate cozies. You can see the size difference here. There's 3 different sizes, but you can make whatever size you want with the template. My video will show you how. Again, that's my most popular template. My favorite template, though, is the box bag. The box bag, it's the house shape. We don't use it like this. We're going to use it like that. I've got a bunch of videos on this. I'm going to show you how to make a box. See the point that's there? This is a pocket from a blue jean. There's a pocket from a blue jean. So you can make a box. Here's another box. Here's another box. This is a vinyl tablecloth. And if you use a vinyl tablecloth and you put something stiff inside of there, don't have a rough edge because it's going to rip that to shreds when it's in the box or in your suitcases when you travel. This guy here, I'm going to show you this. I've got a piece of fabric that's been pre-quilted. We're kind of lining up the darts that are here that I have, the seam allowances I should say. And when I have those, you'll notice that the inside is a little bit longer. That way I can fold this down and fold this down. Whatever you're putting in to give it some stiffness, stick this in first and then you can use peel off tape or you can use permanent glue to fold that down. Or you can go to top stitch as long as you don't put anything stiff in there. But this is the box. So you've got a box. I've got another box that I'm in the process of making. This was from a pair of blue jeans that I saw that I just thought were so cool. Look at the fabrics here. Aren't those cool? We've got a pocket here. We've got a pocket here, and you can see these are a bunch of rotary cutters. The problem with doing blue jeans is you've got a whole bunch of bulk here, so stitching that is really hard to do. You may end up top stitching that, do a decorative stitch by hand, or even just gluing that, or not even top stitching that at all. But that's another box bag. So the box, it also makes bags. This is a bag, this is a bag, this is a bag, this is a bag, and I have a new one. This isn't in my latest video or my most recent video. This is a new one. So these guys here, business cards, credit cards, gift cards, add the little yarn here if you want to have that crossbody bag for a little girl. My videos will show you how to do those. This one, again, a longer strap crossbody, a piece of jewelry for decoration. This is for the lunch that you're going to take to school, PUL, polyurethane laminate. Watch my video, you'll find out why that's so important to have for the lunch bags and the things that are going to have the mayonnaise and all that stuff. For you, or for your tools, your salad or your lunch, or your tools, then this size is perfect. It's the same template that lets you make all of these. My videos will show you how to do all of that. My video isn't going to show you this. This is something new. I saw this at Walmart, and it killed me that it was $4.88. I thought, man, I can make that. This is the same shape. I wanted it to be a little bit bigger. So this is material that I found on sale. This is back of a placemat or a table runner or something, and you see how that's done. And this, with the no-slip strip ruler, I just cut, or any of the rulers, just cut, and we're just rolling this up as you go. You can use some glue, or you can tape a couple stitches, and then I've got a little clasp that I'm going to attach this on, and this is great to hang off of a purse, or to keep in your purse, or to hang off of your belt loop, whatever it is. So credit cards, gift cards, all those kinds of things. So my videos will show you the gist of that, but not that last one. Maybe I'll do a video on that in the future. Okay, my round offs. My round offs were the first video that I came out with. The round offs, there's like a version 3 at this point of the round offs. If you have one of the old ones, you can upgrade to the new one if you'd like. There's just a few differences. You can see there are numbers on here. That's the radius, and then there are marks. Hash marks right here and right here. That gives me perfect circles. When we look at these, I'm going to flip this over. There's 3. There's a small, a medium, and a large. If you notice, this radius totally different from this radius. This one's much smaller, this one's much bigger. You can see how much bigger that is. When we go to cut, left, right, front, back, we're going to get perfect rounded corners at the same time. So when you fold that fabric in half, and fold that fabric in half, when I go to round off, you audition. Do I like this radius? Do I like this radius? My video will show you how to do that. So you can make little purses like this. This is a great bag to give a gift card or to give money in. Eyeglass cases, sunglass cases, cell phone, diaper changing pad, or I mean a diaper, I do have a diaper changing pad, but not here. So I think I did that in my other video, but this is great for the diapers. If you don't want it to look like diapers, but it is for a mother, or it's for an iPad, the mini, then this is a great one too. This is done with the Tumbler that we'll look at later on. But the left, right, the left, right, the left, right, the left, right, I'd like them to be exactly the same. That's done with the round offs. Placemats, the placemats, I like you to do fatter placemats. That way there's room for, imagine the plate is here and there's room for the glass right here. So the glass isn't half on and half off. And again, you'll see that in the videos. This one, a customer of mine made this for me. This is a Rachel Ray knockoff. This is one of these things when you're gonna grab something off of the stove or out of the oven. She used the round offs here to make this and all these layers exactly the same. I would stitch all the way through here, so there's a great big pocket for my hand here rather than a huge pocket where my hand's going to be dropping whatever it is that I grab. But that's done with the tea towel and the round offs. This is an apron, one of my favorite apron styles. This is a casing, so you pull it up, you pull it down. This rounded corner and this rounded corner, we're done with the round offs. This middle section here, done with the Tumbler that we'll look at later on. I've got lots of aprons. A friend of mine, Judy, made this as well as that previous one for her granddaughter. When you're having a little ice cream social, left side, right side should be exactly the same. Watermelon apron, I want the left side and the right side to be exactly the same. The circles that I have here, she used the complete circle and then folded it down in thirds and then top stitched that down. Isn't that cute? And then there are matching pot holders for that I can't find. Here's another apron. This has a lot of round off use. In the middle, on the sides, around the arms, on the pocket, round off big time. So we want this to look nice instead of the, oh, that's so nice, you made that. Oh, you made it for me. You know, I'm not in the kitchen much. You should keep it. We don't want that kind of result. We want this to be nice and consistent. Here's another apron that's done with the round offs, and this right here, instead of having that crotch, do we have the left side over the right side or the right side over the left side where the seam's showing? You might be able to see that is the box bag, the top of the box bag. So that's perfect for that. So that's a great apron too. More projects with the round offs. Or, oh look, here's the microwave bowl template. This is the microwave bowl template. See those holes that are there? And this one I punched out because I didn't bring one with me. I punched it out with a screwdriver, so yours won't be as beat up as this. Oh, by the way, if yours is beat up, packing tape will get off all the dirt. And I could have big gouges in here and it still wouldn't matter. That get a grip material is still gonna grab. Okay, so this was kind of my start of the round offs. This is a pot holder that we don't want to have, this double-handed pot holder. You look here and here and here and here, none of those radiuses are exactly the same. With the round offs, we're going to get them exactly the same, or you can use the 8-inch circle. The 8-inch circle means this, all of these layers will be exactly the same as these layers. This can be done with the round offs or done with the rounded circle as well. Crazy quilts. Crazy quilts, you can make a purse out of this, you can make pillows, you can make table runners, all kinds of things. This, I should have pressed this before, this center I wanted to be perfectly centered. Our fussy cutting, I'm gonna see if it's showing up somewhere in this pile somewhere. Anyway, you're able to fussy cut. Let's grab this one just so we can pretend. Imagine I've got something really cool. Do I want this? Do I want this? You decide what it is you want. I place this down, that goes inside, I lift, and when I go to cut, see how that grabs? So my fussy cutting will show you cut, turn, cut, turn, cut, turn, cut. And you get exactly what it is you want to get. So the crazy quilts, my original goal was to have just a few sizes. I couldn't eliminate any once I started looking at my fabrics and my embroidery designs. So you get a 3-inch, 4-inch, 5-inch, 6-inch, 7-inch, 8-inch. And 8-inch all the way, here's the 3-inch and the fussy cut frames. And there goes my pile of something. And there's the fussy cut frame. So you can see you'll get a template and the fussy cut frame. So my videos will show you how to do fussy cutting with the templates. So those guys there, this turns into, the crazy quilt turns into great doggy mats, doggy placemats, make those up for the dogs, and you can do table runners with those as well. This was one of the new designs that I came up with. And if you look, spider, 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 what I want you to notice is sometimes I don't want the spider to be the focus. If you just cut fabric with an acrylic template, you might not eliminate. Do you see here, when I start to look, I can see, ooh, I like that spider down in the corner versus in the center. Sometimes centering things isn't really the way to go, but do you see how this allows me to choose what it is that I want to get? So with the fussy cuts, it allows me to say, hey, that spider isn't the focus. I want the spider web to be the focus. So that was done with the crazy quilt template. Then I came up with the LeMoyne star. The LeMoyne star is the kite. This shape isn't anything new. It's been out there, but it was new to me. This is this. When I cut something like this, all of this stuff here I do first. And I do kind of a stitch and sew as you go, the flip and stitch, whatever you want to call it. But I'm basically going to be sewing this side to this side. If this block isn't the same as this block, then this is going to be lopsided. So having this LeMoyne star in a larger size to square off, this has the seam allowance built in, gives me that consistency. And I don't have a video that shows you how to do that yet. That will be coming. The LeMoyne star also does this cute little taggy toy. The taggy toy, and again, you've got that same sound in there that I have in the owl video, and I don't have a video on this either, but this is real simple. You can see how all of these things here, some of them are elastic. It's just another version of the taggy toy. I'll do a neat little technique of how we get this piece on the back without any fumbling or any mistakes. It also makes this cute little pillow. So this size pillow, you could do a big one out of the big LeMoyne star as well. So I pieced these together, and again, one solid piece on the back. And if you've done any of the button covers, it's kind of fun to do the button covers too. All right, so the half a hexagons. If you haven't done hexagons, oh, there's my crazy quilt. That's what I was looking for earlier. Hexagons. If you haven't done hexagons, let's take a look at hexagons. My video will show you why the half a hexie is such a big deal. When you go to piece a hexagon to a hexagon to a hexagon, we get the Y seam. That's a dreaded Y seam. Instead, we piece a half to a half to a half, a row, sewn to a row, sewn to a row, sewn to a row, sewn to a row, simple strip piecing. So my video will show you how to do those kinds of things. I'm not showing you how to do the project, but you can figure that out. And my Christmas video shows you how to do this. Imagine I've got this piece over here, and you can extend that longer, and then there's a red star. It's a table runner. So you'll see how to do that on my video. My written directions tell you how to make this table runner that I have here. And this, you can see, this is a raw edge. If you don't like raw edge, look away from the screen. I know some of you don't like raw edge. I love raw edge. I would throw this in the washer and dryer. I haven't, because I show how to finish this off in the classes that I do with this. So I show you how to finish that off. But imagine how this would really kind of rough up and chenille up and give you that nice kind of a shabby chic look. I like the modern look that's on the back. This is done out of your out of your layer cake, so it's a really fast project because you don't have to do any of the picking. All right, the tumblers. Tumblers have the fussy cuts, and the tumblers fell on the floor, but there's a 3.5, a 5, a 7.5, and a 10. Oh, by the way, the half a hexes come in a 5, a 7.5, and a 10. This guy here, when you're piecing, my videos will show you why this tumbler is such a big deal. When I go to piece my blocks together, imagine I had the next size, I'm not having to square up and have one row fatter, narrower than the other. Here's a pillow that's done with that. One side it's done with the tumbler, the other side, the half hexes. And you can see I haven't really sewn this up because when I take this to the shows, I take out the stuffing and I put in plastic bags. So I haven't finished that up. But those are projects that are done with the tumbler and the half a hexie. This is a sewing machine cover. The sewing machine cover uses this tumbler shape, fast and easy to whip up a project like this, and then you're rounding off the corners as well with the round offs. You've got an iPad mini. This is a great iPad mini. This fabric can be some of the Osnaburg fabric, but you can also use the oil cloth paper fabric, or you can use the painter's cloth. Those, tarps that you throw down or that you get at Harbor Freight, and these look kind of it's got a nice modern kind of a look to it as well. Okay, so I've got a couple new templates. I've got a video on one of these, but not on all of these, so we'll pull these over. My headbands. The headband template, stay tuned to Nancy's Notions, because Nancy's Notions is going to be selling the small as part of their, I think their winter edition that they're doing. So they're going to be doing a kids thing, which I think will be a whole lot of fun. My video is going to show you how to do quilt blocks with this, but it's also going to show you how to do headbands. My headbands, the flowers, again, I'll show you how to do that on my 2 videos that I've got on flowers. Here's one that's pieced. Here's some lace. Here's towels. You can see how much fatter this is. You can see this one's a lot fatter than this one. It's the same template. I'll show you how to use the template to make a fatter headband and a narrower headband. And what I really like doing is out of the bandanas that are out there, you can make this so it's on your head like this, or when you're working out in the yard and your head is all sweaty, then you open it all the way up and it goes from here on your head all the way to the back of your head. So all the way from the front of your forehead all the way to the back, and you can do a bandana. I've done a single layer, but if you're really going to use this to work out in the yard, you can do the double layer. So my videos will show you how to do all that stuff. All right, so the cleaning mitt that we looked at earlier, here's another version of the cleaning mitt. This is done with the 7x9 template. This template does the eyeglass case that I showed you earlier. It does all kinds of wallets and purses and credit card things and all kinds of stuff. So there's a whole bunch of things there for that. And I don't have a video on that either. But this makes a great cleaning mitt. If you use the metallic material that you have, that you can get at different places, it really is great for your cars and your oven and your microwave and those kinds of things. We're going to do this and then use a headband from the dollar store, the Dollar Tree, to be able to close that. So that's one of the things you can do with that. I've got a new video. This was a customer request. If you have an idea that you want me to do for you, I'll do it for you. This is a visor. She made this visor with this. Now here's the problem. This stuff here, this is elastic shoestrings. They're hard to find. They're also kind of expensive. So Michael's and Joann's and all those places, they have this. And every now and then they'll have, like this was $1, they'll have a 70% off, 90% off, 50% off, whatever it is. This stuff works almost as well as that. So that's one way that you can finish this off. I've done a binding here. I've done a binding. This is out of that material that's already got the foam inside. This has foam inside, but this is going to be a new one. Notice I bought this. This is going to be kind of new. This is going to go around your glasses here and your glasses here, and then this will be right over, kind of like that. Can you see? It'll be like that. So for those of you that don't like to get sun in your eyes, this will go on your glasses. So that's going to be really cool too. So I have a video that'll be coming on that eventually. So there's a bunch of fun things that you can do with that too. Okay, so I've talked really fast. I hope I gave you some really good inspiration and enough ideas for you to say, I gotta go watch that video and then this video and this video. I've got currently 80 something, I think it's 88 videos on YouTube. You'll see all the information on how to get to my YouTube. You'll see my Facebook, you'll see my website. Please go look, like me on Facebook, enter my contest. I do a contest every single month where I'm doing a giveaway. And pass this on to your friends and anybody else that you know that loves to sew and quilt. Thanks for watching. Hope you're able to follow my speed talk and you got some great ideas. Take care.